No, I don't think you understand. I am obsessed. I mean, can we be for real? Can we? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, shit. Hey y'all, hey! It's me, KaRena Lee, and I am back at it again with another video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is KaRena. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for supporting. So, in today's video, we are finally on day 5 of Slaymas, baby. Okay? If this look is something that you are interested in, definitely keep watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into it. I know y'all can tell by the intro, I am feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. You feel what I'm saying to you? Y'all, for day 5 of Merry Slaymas, I have given you guys a full, in-depth, very detailed, beginner friendly, if you pay attention, makeup tutorial on an everyday soft glam beat, baby. Now let me tell you something. This is not for the girlies who, oh, I don't like makeup, I don't like to wear makeup. This video is not for you. Now, as much as I would love for you to stay and just check me out, see what it's hitting for, because look at my face, it's hitting for something, okay? It's hitting for a lot, actually. But that being said, it's steps to this. It's levels to this. You feel what I'm saying to you? If you're not on this level yet, I understand that. I get that. Then watch day 1. Day 1 is a no foundation routine. It's a 10-minute quick beat to the point. I look just as pretty, but nah, this right here hit different. So anyways, fully detailed. Everything that I use is in this video. Every single thing that I use on my face, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to show you. And I'm also going to explain how I do my makeup, why I do it that way, what's important, what's not important, all of that jazz. Everything you need to know, baby, it's right here today. You feel what I'm saying to you? So if that's something that you're interested in, then we about to hop into this thing. Okay, let's go. First things first is brows. I'm showing you guys this e.l.f. brow lift applicator. One side is a spoolie, the other side is this flat situation, and this is the e.l.f. brow lift. This is what it looks like. This is the consistency. It's basically a gel that kind of gives you that laminated look. I also go in with Got To Be because I have very thick eyebrows. So for me, a lot of times the e.l.f. brow lift is not enough because I have not only thick eyebrows, but curly eyebrows, or eyebrow hairs, obviously. So with that being said, I use both. First, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Brow lift, and I am pushing my hairs upward, as you can see, and I'm just creating a shape for them. So I am going to use as much of that product as I need, but please do keep in mind that when you use a lot of something, you do run the risk of product buildup. So you do it that what you will, but like I said, I have very thick eyebrows, so I need these hoes to lay down. You feel what I'm saying to you? So yes, after I get done shaping, what I go ahead and do is use the other side to kind of press that product in and lay it down even more. So here you see me just flattening it and just pushing it into my skin to keep that same type of shape. After letting the product dry down, I then go in and shape my actual eyebrows. So first I was basically getting them to that laminated look of pushing them down and kind of just getting them tamed. And now I am shaping them by using the spoolie side and taking the hairs from being how they look on the left side to the right. So basically I am shaping them and I am getting them into how I'm going to want them to sit when I fill them in. I zoomed in real quick because I want to show y'all what I mean when I say I have very curly eyebrow hairs. So I'm trying to show y'all like this one right here. It's literally curling up. It will not lay flat. And this is why this alone doesn't work for me. I have to use Got To Be gel as well to basically seal the deal. Now, to fill my brows in for a full beat, I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony. And yeah, this is what the color looks like. This is that heavy duty. I also go in with my Morphe, what is this, M158 brush. So one side looks like this, and this is the side that I use to actually carve out my eyebrows, and the other side is a spoolie, which I use to blend out the product so it doesn't look too harsh and too dark, because ebony is a very dark color, but I like it because I have dark eyebrows, so, you know, I wanted to actually fill them in. I start at the front of my eyebrow, but not the very, very, very front, like right before the very first part, and I trace the bottom of my eyebrows. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I feel like at this point, I don't know, I think we all know how to do our eyebrows, even though, you know, it looks like some of us don't. Okay, let me stop. But for real though, I basically fill in underneath first, and then I go on the top and kind of make my arch the way I wanted to. And yeah, I'm going to let y'all watch this. I'm going to speed this up real quick so we can get to the next part. To conceal underneath my eyebrows, I'm going in with my Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in the color 165 Deep Tan. To conceal the top of my eyebrows, I'm going in with my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. So basically, I'm using my foundation to conceal the top of my eyebrows, but you guys will see the actual foundation when we actually get to that step. Also, the brush that I'm using to do this is a Juvia's Place brush. It's the J7 Small Shimmer Brush. So it's a flat brush, as y'all can see, and I'm just tracing the bottom of my eyebrows, and then I'm going to blend out the concealer. Now for the face, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I absolutely love this primer. Supposedly it's a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip, but I've said it once, I'll say it again. I'm not a huge fan of that. I feel like this one works way, 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 way better. I'm also going in with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And I'm putting that on my smile lines because I suffer real bad from very large smile lines, so that's what you see already on my smile lines, and I did go ahead and put some powder on that just to kind of decrease the amount of creasing in my smile lines. But everywhere that I didn't put that, I am going to put the Milk Hydro Grip, and as y'all can see, I'm tapping that in. I think that look, I don't really know, I might be making it up in my head, but you can see like it's sticky, so it's going to make sure that the makeup sticks to your face, so I'm tapping that in instead of rubbing it. First thing I'm going to do is go in with my NYX Sweet Cheeks. This is in the color Showgirl, and I'm going to put this on my cheeks. Yes, we are starting with the cheeks and not the foundation. Keep up, people, keep up. So I'm putting that right where you see me putting it, and I'm showing you this brush that I am using to blend it out. This is a Real Techniques brush in the number 405. As you can see, it's slanted. It's a little bit dense, I believe, or is it not? I don't really know. You see the brush. And I take that and I push it in, making sure that I keep it higher on my cheekbones instead of dragging it down lower. So yeah, I really enjoy this brush for blush, for blending out blush, and it's actually called a Instapop cheek brush. So it's the Real Techniques 405 Instapop cheek brush. The next step is contour. So I'm going in with my Black Opal True Color. What is this? Is this foundation or concealer stick? I don't know, but either way, it's in the color Ebony Brown. And I'm putting this just under my blush, and I'm pushing this upward. If you see, I'm pushing this in an upward motion. So anywhere that you want to contour, you know, that's where you're going to put it. We're not going to do the nose contour just yet, but yeah, this is the brush that I'm going to be using. This is a Real Techniques brush in the number 438. It has contour on both sides, so this one is the Real Techniques 439. The smaller is the 439, the bigger is the 438. And so the bigger side is for sculpting, and the smaller side is for precision contour. As you can see, once again, I am pushing upwards. So you don't want to drag this below your contour line. It will change the shape of your face. And unless that's what you're trying to do, that's not what you want to do. So as you can see, I'm blending this out, but I am not dragging it too far down. I'm pushing upwards. So except for my forehead, I push my forehead downwards. But yeah, you see it. And once again, yes, this is all occurring before we do foundation. This is really beneficial so that, you know, you can blend it out if you may be heavy-handed on using blush or contour. Now we are getting into foundation. The shit you've been waiting on here for. No, I'm just playing. I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the color 13 Chestnut. Damn, like literally it's a shade match. Like it's a shade match, baby. I'm using my Real Techniques 231 and my Real Techniques 232. That side is going to be for concealer. It's called a slanted concealer brush. And then this side is the wide foundation brush. Again, Real Techniques 231. You can also use a Real Techniques blending sponge, and that's what I'm showing you here. You can use any blending sponge, really. I'm just telling you, you can use a brush or you can use a blending sponge. The choice is really yours. I do feel like beauty blenders take more product off. So I think it depends on what kind of look that you're going for. Now I'm showing you here, that's like a pump. And I'm trying to do like a pump and a half. So I'm going to start off with a pump and a half and put that on my face and blend it out. You will see me go in and add a little bit more and put that by the sides of my nose. But yeah, so we're going to just say basically I use 2 pumps of foundation for this look. Come on, shade match. Give it to them nice like that. I just feel like it blends out so beautifully. If you can't tell, it's clear that me and Milani, like we cool, like we kick it. Like that's really my girl for real. Like I mess with her heavy. She don't do me wrong. The face be sitting. You saw the intro. But here I'm showing you I'm tapping once again. You don't want to, what do you call it? Basically, you want to tap so that there's not streaks in your makeup. And as you can see, my contour, my blush is still really prominent and really heavy. And I don't want it to be, you know, that it's too much. So I am going in with a little bit more foundation and I'm covering that up a little bit. Now you don't want to over cover because you put it there for a reason. But as I always say in my makeup videos, everything truly is about the blend. So I just want it to be a nice little blend of everything all together. So that's what you're seeing me do right here. Now I'm showing you here how the blush and contour is peeking through, but it's not like screaming at me anymore. Like I said, Milani, that's my girl. You know, we linked up, we tied in. I'm using the concealer in the colors 160 and 165. So I'm going in with 165 first. And then I'm gonna go in with 160 on top. They're like slightly different. Like I feel like you could barely tell, but you know, it is what it is and it does what it's supposed to do. The reason that I use two different colors is one is basically for like coverage just to get things started. And the other one is for brightening. I'm also going in and doing my contour now. I'm using the same black opal contour stick, but I just showed you the brush that I'm using to do my nose contour. So it's a flat brush and I'm basically tracing around my nose and around the concealer that I already put on my nose. As you can see, I am taking that contour into my eyebrow. I absolutely love that look. A staple piece or step for me at this point. I do it all the time. Even if I'm not using my contour stick, I do the same thing when I contour with my powder. So yes. Now before I start to blend out my concealer, I do spray my concealer with some Morphe setting spray. Setting spray just helps it more so to stay in place. And I did go ahead and zoom in for y'all because I really need you to see what's going on here. Tap, 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 tap. Make sure that you are tapping your foundation. Or I'm sorry, look, everything really, but we're talking about concealer right now. Also, I want you to see that at the beginning, I was tapping in one place. Now I'm beginning to move my brush and blend the product out and spread it out, and move it around my inner corner and my outer corner. But the first thing I do is tap it in place. So basically, I'm just trying to soak up a little bit of the product, but more so get the coverage. So I keep it in that one place. And then I tell y'all, come on, make sure that you blend out the side of your nose as well. Make sure you blend out the side of your nose, you guys. Now I'm doing my second layer of concealer. And on this second layer, I do apply the concealer above my lip as well. Another thing, I'm showing you guys that contour brush. Once again, that smaller side, the Real Techniques 439 Precision Contour. And that is what I am using to blend out the contour on my nose. This is actually my first time doing this and I absolutely love it. For one, the Real Techniques brushes are so soft. But basically for this contour, I'm actually blending the outer perimeter before I actually blend out the whole thing. And this is just going to help to blend the contour and the concealer together. And to blend out this layer of concealer, I am using my Real Techniques beauty sponge or blending sponge or whatever the heck this thing is called. I am using that just to show you guys, like I said, you can use either or. You can use a brush, you can use a beauty blender. The choice is really yours. It's really about the technique, not so much about products or about products or whatever like that. It's about the way you're doing it. So I'm showing y'all the same way that I did it with the brush is how I'm doing it with the sponge, and I am tapping in one place and then I'm blending it out accordingly. Any excess concealer that I have, I use to go underneath my contour, and I don't put highlighter underneath my contour. Like I never do that, I never have. But now I'm blending out my nose concealer and I'm turning my nose to the side because it kind of helps to just keep the concealer where it's at, where I placed it. And then I take the rest and put it on my forehead because as you guys saw, I never put any concealer on my forehead either. Now for powder to set the concealer, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Mercier in translucent first. And then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Mercier in honey. I had a clip of these next to each other showing you guys the different colors, but I don't know where it went. So with that being said, this is how the translucent looks. It's more of a lighter color, basically like a white type of color. And yes, I have used it. It does work all over your face. And this is the honey, obviously a warmer tone. And I use both of them. I first use the L'Oreal Mercier translucent. As you see, I'm making sure that I don't have too much on there. I blow it and then I tap the rest on my wrist, and then I put that on. This is literally just setting. I am not baking. I do not bake. The first thing I'm doing is setting it in. I am pressing it into my skin. Again, tapping it not in the same exact manner because this is real time. So I'm really tapping it in this slow. But I tap this in first and then I will use the honey later. and that's more so for a brighter under eye. Now to bring some warmth back into my face, I'm going in with my Juvia's Place blush in the volume 1, and this is the brush that I'm going to be using. It's fluffy and I guess like round circular. This is going to be a really good brush for if you might be heavy-handed because you don't want to pack on too much. So this is the brush that I am going to be using to do that. Once again, putting it in the same place that I put the original blush at. For my contour to bronze, I'm going in with my Glam bronze in the style or the shade Leader from Morphe, and I'm using this angled brush. I'm showing you the other brush next to it so you can see the difference, but this one is more angled, and again, you don't want to bring this too low, so I'm keeping it right where I originally put it at, and I am just basically setting my contour in a sense because I did put cream there. So anytime you use cream or liquid, you have to use powder to set it. Now I'm going with my L'Oreal Mercier, this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation Powder. And I'm in the color 365 Copper, and I'm putting that all over my face. Y'all don't see me put it like over my upper lip and stuff like that, but I do put it everywhere. Now I am going in with some more powder because, I mean, powder really never hurt anybody as long as you do it right. Now it could turn out cakey for you, but you're doing something wrong. But yeah, I'm going in with my powder and just doing my final, set. The same thing that I use to set my face, the powder, the L'Oreal, is what I'm using right now on my nose to set that contour. I also do take this into my eyes, and this is basically how, I get the little, it look like I'm wearing eyeshadow, but I'm not, look. Now for mascara, I'm using the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Curl and Hold Mascara. I'm showing you what it looks like. It says it's with micro styling waxes, whatever that means. But this is literally $5 at Ulta. I don't use any super special mascara. I have naturally pretty nice eyelashes. As you can see, this is only one coat, and this is what they're looking like. If I wasn't putting on lashes, I could do more coats and just go about my day. But I have really curly eyelashes, so it's really hard for me to get my lashes on a lot of times because they're so curly that yeah. But this is what they look like. This is what I'm showing you, how it looks after I put that on. I'm going with my Morphe setting spray. You know the deal, you know the vibes, you know the mood. You know what it is. You know what it is. It's my favorite step. Now this is the NYX finishing powder, and this is in the color Banana. Now setting powder and finishing powder are not the same thing. They're two different things. This is one of those powder puff things, and you see that you can put your fingers in the back of it, and that's how you hold it. And that is what I'm doing for my final step of powder. This is the last time I'm gonna put powder on before, I finish up my face. But this is literally finishing powder. So it's the last thing I put on. It just seals everything in place. If you've wondered, e.l.f. is what I use to do my fake moles. And in order to keep my lashes on, I always line my actual lash line and I line the lashes. This is quite literally how I get my lashes to stay, especially in the inner corner. So yeah, y'all see me struggling. It's really hard for me, like I was saying, because I got that right there on my lash line. That's what I use in order to press in, like, blend in the lashes with my real lashes. I press them together with these tweezers, and yeah, get into it. These lashes are everything. These are Amazon lashes, y'all, and look at me, I'm hype about it, because do these not look like extensions? I am living for them. Come on, focus on me. Ooh, look how good. Come on, because the face is sitting. Everything is just really looking every bit of pretty. I know you see it. Now I'm chucking up the deuces, giving you kisses, but then I was like, since I'm doing that anyway, let's get into these lips. I have finally found my personal go-to lip combo. So the first thing I go in with is my NYX lip pencil in the color Espresso. This is what it looks like. And I love it. It's a brown. I have a couple of these in different colors. I got like a black brown and something else, but either way, get you a brown lip liner, and that's the first step. Then I go in with this Morphe lip gloss, and this is in Mercury. I feel like I just can't talk in this video. Mercury, and that's what this looks like. I then follow that up with the NYX. This is Milky Gloss, milk and honey flavor. Milk and honey flavor. Right here, I'm just tapping in the Morphe Mercury lip gloss just to dry it down a little bit. And then, like I said, this is the NYX. This is Milky Gloss in the color Milk and Honey. And yeah, that's the lip combo, people. And this is the end of the video. This is the look. This is what we did all that for. I feel like I should take a picture with the flash so that y'all can see that it's flash proof, since that's what I'm going to title this. But ladies and gentlemen, me, the KaRena Lee. You feel what I'm saying to you? This is the end of the video. This is the look. This is the beat. This is the slayage. This is what you came here to see. Okay? If you made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate you for watching, because this was a long one. But it was long because I did you a favor. Okay? I told you a lot of information. Okay? If you made it this far, I really hope that you haven't made it this far and you didn't like the video. I really hope you didn't make it this far and you ain't subscribed yet. Because, girl, what you doing? What's going on? Don't cap, because you have the time. So go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Definitely check out some of my other videos. Check out day 1 through 4. I also have a lot of other great content on my channel. If you're interested, you probably would like those. No, hold on. Definitely check out some of my other videos. You might like those as well. You probably will. You definitely will. If you do, definitely subscribe to my channel. Turn on that bell notification so you're notified every time I post another video. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys. Okay.